I have a Pentair IntelliFlow variable speed pump, Pentair Easy Touch 8 system, and 2 Jandy valves. I figured out most of the stuff on my own, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to get the jets to blow properly. The water circulates and filters fine. When I turn on the setting, water is blowing through the jets. I have the spa high setting configured, but when I press it, my Jandy valves turn, but nothing happens in the spa. I've tried to manually set the Jandy valves, but I still can't get the jets to work. I'm kind of at a loss. So it sounds like valve 1 and valve 2 need to be plugged into the valve 1 and valve 2 spots, and if they're manually altering things.
So as long, the long and short of the answer is, when I open a pool, and I've never been there before, and it has automation. So we've got this was an Easy Touch, right?
Yeah.
So we have an Easy Touch. I'll put it in service mode, and I'll put it in service mode, and then I'll have the valve setting on pool, and then I'll go to each of the automatic valves, and I'll say, okay, is it drawing out of the pool? And then I'll go to the return side. Is it returning to the pool? And then there's a override switch on them, and I'll make sure that I flick the override switch either up or down to get it so that it's drawing out of the pool and it's going back to the pool. Once I do that, then I know, because the switch could be up or could be down, could be left in neutral, who knows, up or down. There's no one way to do it. Once I determine that the pool is drawing out of the pool, returning to the pool, and the switch is down or up on either one of them, now I know the setting is good, because then I can hit the mode button. I can hit the valve button and it can turn to spa. It turns to spa, both valves turn. If I hit the valve button again, it'll go to spa, either spa drain or spa fill, depending on which one. If it's spa drain, it means that the spa suction will open up, the spa return will stay closed, and it's draining the spa. And then if I hit it again and it'll be spa fill, it'll mean that it'll draw water out of the pool and send it into the spa. That's the biggest problem, is people don't understand that up or down is based on how the pool is set up in the first place. It's not one or the other. It's all based on the way that the valve is set to turn. So you have to determine that you have it in pool mode and that it's working properly in pool mode, drawing out of the pool, returning to the pool. Hit the valve button so it goes into spa mode. If it goes into spa mode, both those automatic valves will turn, because now you want it to draw out of the spa, return only to the spa. And then if you go to spa fill, it means that then only the return valve will turn, so that it's drawing out of the spa, returning into the pool, draining the spa. So it's just kind of a mental practice of going between each of those things. And if you've got water flow properly, that's the only thing it can be, unless you have additional valves and overflow valves and bypass valves, and there's an awful lot of stuff. Like if you look at our really complicated systems, there's 12 additional valves that are doing different things. But if it's a fairly basic system, you probably just need to make sure that your automatic valves are positioned properly, either up or down. If that switch on the automatic valve is in the middle, it means nothing's going to turn, and it's in neutral and it's not going to work. So likely you have something in neutral and it's just not turning properly, would be my guess.